Oh, yes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's your boy JB, the man of the people, and you are tuned in to another podcast special, Sports Talking with JB. Now, if you're in the chat, y'all know what to do. Let's go and get this thing started. Regulate with your boy. I hope y'all can hear me real good. I got this new mic. I hope y'all can see me better than last week. I had a little lighting issue, but I got that thing bright and ready tonight. So y'all tap in with your boy, man, in the comment section. If you're on Twitter, y'all know what to do. Share this thing. If you're watching on the YouTube channel right now, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Take your shoes off when you walk in the door and get comfortable. Big Mike, what's up in the chat already? Roll Tide. We know we gonna talk Bama tonight. Of course, anytime you see me, we talking Bama. Y'all know that. And I got some NBA stuff to talk about. No NFL, really. I don't really have any NFL tonight. And we got some NIL stuff. We got just some news going on tonight, man. So I see my chat lighting up. Everybody in the building. You know what's going down. Shouts out to Tanya. And Sugar Boy in the chat. Everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yo, yes, sir. All right. So first thing first, man. If y'all with me tonight, make sure you be with me on Saturday because we got some special. If you don't know already, Saturday Night Talking Bama. It is on the Bama Standards YouTube channel. Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, live on the Bama Standard YouTube channel. Me, my partner JT, and Chris, we do the damn thing, man. We talk BAMA football on a Saturday night, and it gets even better because I have, hold on, let me get this off the screen. The unofficial official sponsor of Sports Talking with JB, y'all know who it is. Oh, it's upside down, man. Right here, title towel. Yes. So shouts out to Whitwell Sports, the title towel. You can get you one at whitwellsports.com, or you can tune in this Saturday night where I will be giving away a free title towel to one lucky viewer. All you have to do, now I've been pushing this all week on Twitter. So if you don't know, you better listen to it right now. If you want your title towel, just like your boy JB, one of these things put on your shoulder like this. Hold on, get the thing to go. All right, get you one of these title towels. You get one free. I buy it myself and we'll get it sent to you. All you have to do, go on the Bama Standard YouTube channel. After this, if you're watching this, after you get finished watching this, go on the Bama Standard YouTube channel. Go to our last video, Saturday Night Talking Bama, the one from this past Saturday. Get in the comment section and just simply type title towel up. And that'll get you qualified. We're going to pick one winner this week and giving you a free title towel. JT got a special announcement this Saturday coming up. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag. I'm going to let him do his own announcement. But shout out to JT. He going to be giving away some too. So y'all just tune in, man. We doing it for the fan, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is all for the people. As you know, I'm the man of the people. So let's get on with the show. It's a nice, beautiful Wednesday night, man. Podcast Wednesday back again. You know, I am the originator of Podcast Wednesday. If you don't know, I started this thing last year. Podcast every Wednesday during football season. Shouts out to DJ Seaway, my podcast partner. And make sure y'all tune in this football season as well, because Saturday Night Talk Bama will move to probably on Sunday, and then Sport Talk with JB. We may stay Wednesday, we may move to Tuesday, we may move to Thursday, but just make sure y'all tap in. And that's why I stress, please subscribe so you can stay tapped in with your boy. Yes, sir. Big Mike, I see in the chat. I already entered. Okay, Big Mike, you already see what I'm talking about. All you gotta do is just go tie the towel up. That's all you gotta do, baby. So the rundown for the night, man. We're gonna talk NBA mock draft. I got the mock draft 2.0 after the NBA combine, which was last week. Best fits for Bronny James. He's not in the first round mock. We're gonna talk about that, but Mark Sears, I got an update on Mark Sears. Got some on Jarin Stevenson as well. I'm gonna give y'all that. NBA playoffs is a game on right now. I'm watching Dallas Mavericks, Minnesota Timberwolves, Western Conference Finals going on right now as we speak. Last night we're gonna talk about the Eastern Conference Finals, and I got pissed off right before I came on the show. Pissed off. I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed off. And we got some BAMA football. I got 2 questions that I'm gonna answer about BAMA football, and then a little bit of NIL transfer portal lawsuit talk. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So while y'all there, man, y'all get comfortable. I'm gonna take y'all on a little journey real quick and talk some sports as I always do. So yeah. Oh, and hold on, wait a minute before I get started. Yeah, we got the sport talk with JB Tower as well, but this is the only one in stock. You know, people would ask me when I was gonna come out, and I always got my gear, my shirt, my hat, my hoodies and stuff. Shouts out to Connie B for that. And we got something coming soon, so y'all stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Football season will be here very soon. All right, so I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, man. I really do. I know y'all take time out y'all busy schedule just to sit here and watch me on whatever you watching me on, and I really appreciate that. We got a tip jar as well, you know what I'm saying? Support this show. That's the cash out right there. Future Star ENT. That's the tip jar. Tip your boy a few dollars if you can, you know what I'm saying? If not, still watching the show is free, but tips are welcome. You ain't asking for a couple of dollars. That's all, you know. So that's it. Let's do this right here, man. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the NBA, since it's really the hot topic right now in this playoff time, and NBA mock draft. The draft's coming up real soon in June. So let me just post this real quick. All right, so this is per ESPN, the NBA mock draft 2.0. This is after the combine, which was last week. Now, you looking on here, a lot of these guys probably don't look like familiar names to you. And you know, because this is what the NBA has come to. And this is a testament of this draft, of how weak this draft is. And the experts have been saying this is one of the weakest drafts we've had in the past 10 to 15 years. There's no name that really sticks out. And I'm looking at these guys. Alex Sarr is a prospect out of France. He's not Victor Wembanyama. He's a tall, lanky guy, but he's kind of like a wing player. He's got a lot of upside. I don't even know how to say that second guy name. I'm sorry, but he's a French player. Now, Reed Shepherd, that's the guy picture right there. They got him projected to go 3rd to the Houston Rockets. Now, he showed out for Kentucky this year. And I mean, he impressed me, but he didn't impress me to be like a top 5 pick. A lot of these guys aren't super impressive. I mean, literally, look at Rob Dillingham. He came off the bench for Kentucky. You got Donovan Cleveland, UConn. Y'all know he won a championship. He was the center. And they got another Nikola. He's from Serbia. He's another Jokic. He's like a point guard, like 6'7", but he's real slim and he's real underdeveloped. And then you got Dalton Knecht, who showed out at Tennessee. They got him going 9th. See, man, this right here is why. Let me get this off the screen. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Get this off the screen. This is why I tell people, they keep talking about Bronny can't get drafted in the first round. Nobody's gonna take a chance. Why not? Look at those guys in that top of that draft. So I'm gonna tell you something about the NBA draft real quick. It's not what you did in college. They don't really draft you on what you did in college. They draft you on your upside, on what you could possibly do in the NBA. You see a lot of guys who are 18, 19-year-old, only have 1 year of college experience, probably got a year or 2 overseas. Those are the kids that are getting drafted in the lottery, in the top 14, 15 picks. So you don't really see kids that play all 4 years, sometimes even 5 years of college, like a Mark Sears. You know, the guys who grad transfer, go to another school. Mark Sears, if you just going off a play, how they played last year in college, Mark Sears will be a damn top 5, top 10 pick if you're going off of how they played in college. But it don't work like that. It's a lot of elements that come into play when you drafting a kid to come to the NBA. A lot of it is upside. They look at, okay, this kid, man, he's 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's young, he's talented, he can shoot, he can dribble, he got all the intangibles. That's what they draft on. And it's becoming to be like that. Now, back in the days, they used to draft on, man, who was the best player in college football? Basketball. They just draft on the best player in college basketball. But no, this is the new NBA. And you see that. You see a lot of these guys coming from overseas. You got what? Let me go back to this thing real quick and count how many guys who are foreign in the top 10. You got number 1, number 2, number 5, number 7, number 8. So you got 5 guys in the top 10 that are foreign guys. You see what I'm saying? None of these guys were like really leaders of that team. I mean, you can go Dalton Connect. He kind of led Tennessee on a nice little run. Reed Shepard, y'all got bounced in the first damn round. So it's really no guys. And then you got Donovan Cleveland and Stephon Castle, who's number 10 down there, who played for the national championship teams. But other than that, it's really no guys that jump off the page. And I ain't even going to go down the rest of the list because y'all don't know them anyway. Big Mike, yeah, it's crazy. Zach Edey isn't even there. 2-time player of the year, 7'3", a giant, dominated his position in college basketball. He's nowhere to be found. They got him probably going late second round. That's where he's projected, late second round. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because his game doesn't translate to the next level. This is run and gun, shoot the ball. You got to be a 3-and-D guy. You got to be able to shoot the 3 and defend the 3. You got to be able to put the ball in the basket. You got to be able to get the rebound and run the floor. You got to be a floor general. You know what I'm saying? You got to be 7 foot and be able to step out and shoot the 3. And those are the guys getting drafted. And you know what I'm saying? That's just what the game is right now. It's a totally different game. And that's why you got to give guys like LeBron James a lot of credit because he started playing in 2003 when it was still a power game. It was still Vince Carter's and guys dunking and, you know, the big guys were kind of still dominating. And then you had the guards coming, you know what I'm saying, coming along. I blame Steph Curry. I do blame Steph Curry a little bit because when he came along and started winning, shooting the basketball from 30 feet away, and running and gunning, that's what everybody wants. That's exactly what they want. Got my boy Nick Beasley in the chat. No, I ain't got to the NIL stuff. It's coming. It's coming later on. Just starting up this NBA stuff. And speaking of NBA, let me keep going. The best fit for Bronny James, I believe, and I talked about this because they got him projected now after the combine, after the workouts, to go late second round, like in the 50s. I saw somewhere where they had him projected to go to the Boston Celtics. Then I also saw where he could go late first round. I saw the Utah Jazz in play. I saw the Dallas Mavericks in play. Cleveland Cavaliers. Of course, the Lakers. But I also heard the Lakers could trade their first round pick. And they will probably trade their first round pick, but they have a second round pick, which is number 55. Bronny's not going to be there at 55. No team is going to let Bronny just sit there because, for the simple fact, LeBron has already put out that he wants to play with his son. But Bronny has also said, that's not my dream. I don't want to play with my dad. Just imagine. You know what I'm saying? Imagine. You can't imagine your dad being LeBron or as good as LeBron playing basketball. But just imagine your dad being an NBA player, you know, an all-star NBA player at that, transcending player. You coming in, of course the pressure is on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you coming in and imagine your dad say, hey, you coming with me, kid. We gonna play ball together. Imagine being on the road with your dad all season long. That would be so weird and so awkward. So I feel Bronny on that. And a lot of people have been taking that road like, hey, let Bronny be his own man. And the haters are still out there, but some people are coming along and saying, hey, man, look at this draft. Bronny can go first round. He's got all the tools. He just got to get them out the toolbox and put them together. It's going to take a good system, a good coach to unlock Bronny. He's got all the tools. Trust me. Trust me. So it remains to be seen, but we're about a month away from the NBA draft. And let's talk about Mark Sears real quick. I got an update. So let me read this thing. Hold on. I screenshotted this thing. Let me read it real quick. We live on the air. I'm going to give a shout out to who I saw it from. Okay, Nick Kelly. Nick Kelly is a prominent Alabama beat writer, so shouts out to Nick Kelly. He said Oates, which is Nate Oates, our coach, said Sears has a workout scheduled the day of the deadline, which is May 29th. So we are May 22nd. Next Wednesday is the deadline for you to declare for the draft or you to come back to college. So he said Sears has a workout schedule on that day to decide whether he will return to college for one more year or stay in the NBA draft. So the decision looks set to take at least one more week. And that comes from Nick Kelly, man. Shouts out to Nick Kelly once again for the information. That tells you all you need to know right there. Tells you all you need to know. So next Wednesday, we will know if Mark Sears is coming back to Bama for one last ride, or is he going to take his chance in the NBA draft? Because I did not see him in this mock draft. I did not see him you only going to get 60 guys to get drafted. It's only everybody get 2 picks. I mean, you get first round, second round. It's not like the NFL where you get 300 guys going. You won't get a handful of guys going in the NBA draft. So if you don't get drafted, guess what? You're going to go to the summer league, try to make a team on the G League roster. And if you don't make that, you're going to have to go overseas and play ball, which is not a bad thing because you'll be making money being a professional. But some guys don't want to do that. So in Mark Sears' case, I've heard great things about him. I have a close friend who is tied in with, the Sears family and Alabama. So they have told me that Mark Sears loves the grind. He loves the work. It ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying? He just wants the opportunity. So, these kids have dreams of playing in the NBA. You don't just go play ball all the way from little league to AAU ball to college just to say I played ball. No, you go to make it to that next level. My son's getting ready to go to high school. He's going to go to a great high school. He's playing AAU ball. He's going to the camps. We ain't just trying to get to the D1 college. We trying to get there, surpass that, and get to the NBA. That should be everybody who's playing basketball's dream. Get to the NBA. Everybody's not going to make it. It's only 2%. If that 2% is going to make it. So you got to try to be that 2%. And Jarin Stevenson also as well has been killing it in his workouts very quietly. Jarin Stevenson, who was a freshman at Bama this last season, from North Carolina, and he really is gonna have to make a business decision because his name is nowhere to be found, but he's doing those private workouts. Jarin Stevenson, ladies and gentlemen, could possibly, because he's got the size, man. He's like 6'10", 6'11". He can shoot the ball. He's young, but he can get on one of these summer league teams, make it to the G League, and work his way up like a lot of these guys do. Look at Austin Reeves for the Lakers, undrafted. And now he's making what, $17, $18 million a year. So you can actually work your way up into some big money playing in the NBA, but you got to work your ass off right now. This is the time to work. So shouts out to those guys, man. Mark Sears, Jarin Stevenson, all y'all that's out there, man. I watched those combine, those NBA combine scrimmage games last week. It was tough out there. They were trying their hardest to impress those scouts, and that's what you're supposed to do. So shouts out to everybody out there trying to live their dream, man. I got a little one, and he's growing up, and he wants to play in the NBA. So we on a four-year journey from high school, get to college, and then in college, let the chips fall where they may, but let's keep working, keep grinding till you make it to that next level. So that's it with that. That's all the NBA. That's not all the NBA. I'm sorry. That's all the draft news I got for you. But the NBA playoffs is going on right now, man. And last night was a game. It was Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers. Went to overtime. The Pacers had the game. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but they had the game in the bag. They blew it, let them off the hook, and gave away a crucial game one on the road in which you came back, took the lead, had the lead with 10 seconds left, fumbled the bag, gave it away. That's all on the Pacers right there. They lost, and I believe last night they lost the series. I really do. Now, I know I told y'all last week that the Boston Celtics need to win the NBA championship, and I'm going to double down on it tonight. I'm going to tell you why Boston needs to win now. They have the best team. Hands down, Jason Tatum is one of the top 5, 6, 7 players in the NBA. Jaylen Brown has playing a great sidekick. He's a great player. You got the great pieces around them. Al Horford, a consummate professional veteran, played his ass off last night. Drew Holiday. Oh, my goodness. If you got a Drew Holiday on your team, you can win the NBA championship. Drew Holiday is that piece. He's a champion. He won an NBA championship with Giannis in Milwaukee. You got Derek White, who has played out his mind these past 2 seasons. And you have Kristaps Porzingis, who was injured, but he's going to come back. And that's a 7'2" guy who can stretch the floor, shoot the ball, block shot. You don't, man, they got it all. Boston, you got everything you need. Is no reason for you not to win. Now, they should probably beat Indiana, and I'm going to say 5 games. I say the Pacers will win 1. They should beat Indiana fairly easy, just like they beat Cleveland, just like they beat, I can't even remember who they played first round. I can't even remember. Oh, Philly, just like was it Philly? I can't even remember. But anyway, they handled their business, and they're going to handle their business again. Now, when they get to the NBA Finals, they should win that fairly easy as well, because I'm looking right now at Dallas, and I'm looking at the Timberwolves, which is a close game right now, and it's going to be a good series. The Timberwolves have a great team built around Anthony Edwards, who's the young guy. He's only 22 years old. He's played his ass off this season. So you got Ant-Man, you got Rudy Gobert, who's always defensive player of the year for some reason, but he's 7'2" and you can't teach it. And he's a ball hawk. He gets rebounds. He blocks shots. You got Karl Anthony Towns, Cat, and he's a former All-Star. He can shoot the ball. He's 7 foot. He can put the ball on the floor. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can make things happen. And you got Mike Conley, who's a 17-year NBA vet, professional. You have a great team built around Anthony Edwards. They have all the pieces needed to go to the NBA Finals. Then you have on the other side, you got the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, one of the top 5 players in the league, sensational, generational talent. Kyrie Irving, y'all forgot. Everybody talk about Kyrie do off the court. On the court, the most talented guard we've ever seen, Kyrie Irving, who has a championship with LeBron, who's hungry to win one without LeBron. Then you have all these pieces around the Dallas Mavericks. You got Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford. You got Hardaway coming off the bench. Derek Lively, the rookie, 7-footer. So two very put together teams, very well put together teams in this Western Conference Finals. I think it's going 7 games. And who got the home court? Minnesota. I think Minnesota may take it. So we may see Boston and Timberwolves in the finals. I'm taking Boston all the way. I'm just telling y'all that as a Laker fan. I hate to do it, but I've been saying this. I said this in the beginning of the season. It's going to be either Boston or the Lakers winning the championship. My Lakers out of it, so I got to roll with the Celtics. It is what it is. But the reason they need to win right now, come on, man. Jason Tatum has been to the NBA Finals. He's been to the conference finals 5 times. He don't have a championship yet. He's been in the league. He may be young, but he's been in the league 7 years. Hell, maybe 8. I can't even remember. I think he came in, 2018 maybe? Something like that. But he's been in the league fairly good amount of years. Had a little taste of the finals, couldn't get the job done. Now this is your best team that you had around you. You got to do it. You got to be that alpha dog. Tatum, he did his thing last night in overtime, but before overtime, Jaylen Brown saved his ass. He hit the corner three when Tatum was bricking after brick every shot in the fourth quarter. He was blowing the game, but Jaylen Brown saved him, and Tatum took over in overtime. That's what you got to do. You got to be that dude. So I think Boston wins it, man. I really do. Now, if I do a show next week, and of course, I'm gonna do another show during the NBA Finals. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. But Boston is the best team in the NBA right now, and they better show it. If they play the way they're supposed to play, they're gonna be the NBA champions in next month. So, all right, that's all the NBA talk. Let's get to Bama. Some of y'all came here for Bama. Shout out to y'all, man. And shouts out to the Title Tower once again. I got to throw it up one more time. Uh-oh. I knocked my mic down. Title Tower, once again, gotta represent. Y'all go to whitwillsports.com, get you one of these Title Towers. I'm giving away one this Saturday night. Make sure you join the show. Saturday night Talking Bama, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, live on the Bama Standards YouTube channel. So make sure you go there, subscribe to it, turn the notifications on, and check out your boy this Saturday night with JT. We got a special announcement, and I'm giving away a Title Tower to one lucky viewer. So you don't want to miss it. All right, so if y'all just now joining the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you're on Twitter, share it to your people. Because JB is the man of the people. And shouts out to my dog, Luke Miller. He's going to join us Saturday night, too. State of the Stallions podcast, man. He puts on a great show, Birmingham Stallions. We got a playoff game in the Birmingham. I think June the 8th, I will be there. So we got a lot to chop up this Saturday. And shouts out to my boys, Herb and Raj, too, man. Herb and Raj podcast. They do big things over there, man. Shouts out to them boys. Crimson Watch. Y'all tap in with my girl, Kara Witt. Shouts out to Crimson Watch. Subscribe to her channel as well. And everybody else who's doing their thing, man, I salute you. I really do. Now, let's talk some Bama ball real quick, man. All I got for y'all, I got some, we've been doing some recruiting. And we getting guys from what's next year? It's 2022. What? I'm sorry. Damn. 2025 is next year. And then 2026 is coming up. So we have been recruiting for not only next season, but the season after that. And it's not nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. It's just how it's going. And it's great to see. It's really great to see. Big Mike, yep. Okay. Yeah, boy, it's going down. I'm going to get with y'all too, Big Mike. I'm going to have to get with y'all. We're going to do the tailgate thing. But yeah, so it's nothing new to recruit 2 years ahead, which I'm glad they're doing it because, like I said last week, recruiting, which I'm going to say that too. I'm going to say that the importance of recruiting. Matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me jump to the topic. The importance of high school recruiting. Let me tell y'all about that. All right, so we are in the new transfer portal NIL era. All right. Meaning, y'all know what's going on. It's pay for play, but it's legal now. It used to be, if you play good ball, it'll be something up under your pillow in the morning. It'll be something on the counter when you get to your apartment or to your dorm room. It'll be something slid up under your door, a little unmarked envelope. No trace, but you know what it is. And I know this for a fact. I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. That old be quiet, you know. But now it's all out in the open. It's just like the NFL. When guys get paid, you can go right on Google and see how much they make. It's kind of like that now. Because if you look on these guys' profile, it has a little thing called NIL value. And you may see some guys 800,000, 1.2 million. That's the NIL value. Meaning they got money coming from every which way. And Bryce Young had one of the biggest NIL values out of everybody when he was at Bama his senior year. And the man had an endorsement from Dr. Pepper and I think Nissan Heisman House, whatever. when you get those big multi-million-dollar endorsements, man, you might as well, you big time. You're a celebrity. Might as well say. Look at Shador Sanders. He's got probably $5 million NIL deal. You got Arch Manning. Peyton Manning's nephew, Peyton Manning them nephew. He making $3-4 million, ain't played a game yet. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you something about it. It's tricky. So the guys that are going for the money are only going to the highest bidder. We need guys just to stay dominant. You have to recruit out of high school. You got to get these guys 10th, 11th grade before they actually get to the 12th grade and they got 40 offers. And what they're doing then is they're looking at dollar amounts. They're not looking at the school tradition. They're not looking at the coaching staff. They're not looking at, oh, I can go here and make a difference. I can work in this scheme. I can work in that scheme. Nope. They're looking at, what do I sign and when do I get paid? That's exactly what they're looking at. And I also said last week, I don't blame these kids from going to get that money. I don't. But I blame the NIL, the NCAA, or whatever, whoever came up with this without no rules or regulations. It's y'all fault. It ain't the kids' fault. It's y'all fault. These kids are hungry. Yes, they are hungry. A lot of them come from lower income family, single parent homes. A lot of them never seen this type of money in their lifetime. Hell, their mama, daddy never seen this type of money in their lifetime. So when they look at them dollar signs and they say, hey, all you got to do is sign and come play for my school, why not? You get all the perks. They're going to put you in a nice apartment. They're going to give you a car. Hey, you're going to get all type of free stuff. All the girls going to come at you. You're going to get all the perks. And you're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank. 18 years old. Who wouldn't take it? So they did all that without letting people sign contracts and things like that. And I'm going to talk about the NIL, what the mistakes they made in a minute. But the importance of high school recruiting is not how much money you can get kids. It's how many kids that want to come to your school and work. I'd rather have a bunch of 3 stars like Coach Du Bois had at Washington and make it to the national championship and coach these guys up like Coach Shep did with his wide receivers. Get them in the NFL draft. Get them paid. Then to have a bunch of 5 stars who are divas who got their money already and don't want to work hard and feel like if the coach pushing them too hard, hell, I take my talent somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22. You can't have one without the other. So that's why it's a great thing for these coaches to get out there and hell, hit the chitlin circuit. I call it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the small little towns. Go get the best kids from the small towns. They probably won't be rated as high because they're playing for the smaller schools and they off the radar a little bit. But get you some of those guys who will be 3 stars. You could turn them into 5-star talents by the time they leave your school. By the time they hit that field, you could turn them into the best thing smoking out of college football. So I love what the coaching staff is doing at BAMA, man. Like I say, they're doing a great job. This is the time. We got a bunch of recruits, like 30-some recruits coming in June. Bunch of talent, and we just got to lock them in, man. We got to sell them on the future. Don't sell them on right now. Don't throw no money in their face. You throw the opportunity in their face. And guess what? Only the strong will survive. Only the real ones will go get that opportunity and leave that money where it's at. Because the money going to be there. Come on. If you playing college, if you're a college athlete, you good. You ain't really paying for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to school free. You're eating good. They're giving you, your wardrobe going to be straight. They're going to probably give you something to dry. You straight. You straight. So don't run from the grind, kids. If you're watching this, young man, don't run from the grind. The money is going to always be there. They don't never stop. Let me tell you one thing about the world. Money don't never stop growing. They don't never stop making money. But them opportunities are few and far in between. That's all I got for him. I mean, if you don't listen to that, I don't know what you're gonna listen to. But and I'm gonna give y'all something else while we talking about the strengths and the weaknesses of this team. Somebody asked me this question. What do I think the strengths are and the weaknesses are? All right, so I'm gonna say the weaknesses first because I like to do the negative first. I don't see a lot of weaknesses. I will say on the defensive side, I want to see better tackling. I want to see. I mean, we have had bad tackling in the past. Like in the past few years, we've had guys that really didn't tackle. I don't know what happened. I guess the game has changed where you can't hit the guys as hard. They're gonna call penalties. The game has been softened up, but you can still wrap up. Come on, that's fundamentals. Just do the fundamental thing. Wrap guys up. You know what I'm saying? We have to tackle and we have to be smart, meaning don't blow coverages in the secondary. Don't just be smart. Be smart and tackle. I want to see that. I don't want us to be weak in that department. We have been weak in that department. Hell, that's why we lost the damn playoff game, man. We were blowing coverages. We were out of position, and the defense let them drive all the way down the field 2 times in a row to score touchdowns. That's why we lost. We didn't really lose because of the offense. We lost because of the defense. So the 4-2-5 is coming. The swarm defense. I'm really not familiar. I really don't know what Coach Womack is going to do yet. I've heard from people actually inside that this is going to be a great thing for Alabama. It's going to cause havoc. But I just want them to be disciplined. And that is really the key. Discipline is really the key to playing defense. You can be athletic. You can be the hardest hitter, the fastest guy out there. But if you out of position and you undisciplined, you're going to give up big plays all the time. So if we can stay disciplined, do our job, everybody do their job. I know Coach Belichick said this. Much as I talk bad about Coach Belichick, he was great. Coach Belichick always said, do your job. If all 11 guys on the field do their job, guess what? You're going to make the right play every time. And you can live with if you lose the game or not. You know, as long as you're making the right play. Long as you're making the right play, being disciplined and doing your job, hey, ain't no problem. Ain't got no problem with it. So I just hope we continue to do that, man, and keep that standard high. Shouts out to Kangaroo Black in the building. Roll Tide. Y'all shouts out. Go follow Kangaroo Black if you haven't already. His YouTube channel is booming. All right, so and the strengths for Bama. The weaknesses we need to fix, what I just mentioned, but the strength, I believe, is going to be the offense, of course, but in particular, the running game. I know everybody's excited about the passing game. I know y'all excited about all the receivers we got coming in and, you know, Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard and, you know, Miro taking that next step. We're excited about that. I want to see the offensive line do their jobs. I want to see my running game, my running backs. We got 2 capable 1,000-yard rushers. I know we probably not going to run the ball as much as I would like, meaning Jam Miller, Justice Hayes get 40 carries, maybe 20 apiece or somewhat like that. But it's probably not going to happen. But who knows? They may just be telling us we're going to pass the ball 50 times. They may be pulling our leg. I don't know. But I want to see it. And if we run the ball, I think that's the strength. We can get 5-6 yards apart, man. We can't be stopped. I promise you that. We can get 5 to 6 yards of carry. And Jam Miller actually averaged about 5 or 6 yards of carry on limited touches. Justice Haynes will be that boy. He working hard. He is a powerhouse. Man, I'm ready to see both of these guys play ball. I'm ready to see him. And Richard Young, don't sleep on that kid. Don't sleep on him out of Lehigh Acres, Florida. You know that Florida water good. Them boy, they breed athletes down there. So I'm looking for that 3-headed monster to show up and show out. Kangaroo Black. I look like his son-in-law. Hey, man. Hey. Everybody say I look like somebody. You know, everybody look like somebody, Kangaroo. Everybody look like somebody. But if that's a compliment, man, I appreciate that, dog. So, yeah. So the strength of the offense, in my opinion, strength of the team actually is going to be the running game, and the weaknesses is defense, communication, and tackling. So, yeah, that's about it for BAMA football. I got to double back before I talk this NIL and what I think about this lawsuits and what the improvements need to be happening. Let me double back to the NBA real quick because I was pissed off before I came on the show. And I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed off. I'm looking for my Fiji. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me sip this little Fiji real quick. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all in here, hit the like button. And if y'all in the chat, y'all know what to do. All right, so let me tell you why I'm pissed off real quick. If I can find it. While I'm finding that, and while we talking football, make sure if you got some kids that's in high school, you got a kid that's at JUCO or a transfer who ready to play some football, who looking for a team. You got the University of West Georgia right here. Coach Rudy Griffin, Coach Rudy G. He played at Alabama. He was on the Bama Standard last night. Take y'all butt to West Georgia in Carrollton, Georgia, to the mega camp, June 4th and June the 6th. They looking for some players to come play. Scan that QR code right there, sign up, get registered, and yeah, you can play some football this season at UWG. So that's right there. I just want to give a shout out to Coach Rudy G for that, man. And then I got another camp. There's a lot of camps going on. So if you got some camps you want to promote on the show, all you got to do is hit me up. I'll promote your camp. My dog, Mo Williams, NBA champion. He was the coach at ASU. Now he at JSU, Jackson State. He got a basketball camp coming up. The team camp will be June the 12th. Then he got the elite camp June 17th and 18th. You registered that QR code right there, man. Shouts out to Mo Williams. I got to hit my dog up and holler at him about something real quick. But I just want to promote that for Mo Williams right there too. You know what I'm saying? And that's a Bama legend as well in basketball, if you don't know. All right, so let me talk about these NBA all NBA teams. I'm sorry. All right. This was just announced tonight before I came on air. This is the first team, all NBA. So this is very important. I'm going to tell you why. But these are the top 5 players in the NBA according to the voters. Giannis, Luka, Shai Gilgeous, Nikola Jokic, Jason Tatum. They made the all-NBA first team, meaning they are eligible for super duper max. That means they can make a whole heap of money because they made this first team. And it's a big deal. It's a really big achievement to make these teams. So, but I'm not mad about this. I have no problem about this right here. None whatsoever. Let me move to the second team. Here go where the problem lies. This is where the problem lies, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Jalen Brunson, I'm all good. AD, all good. KD, all good. And you could have made a case for Ant Edwards to make first team, but I understand. Look at the person on the end right there, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many games he missed this season. He missed some games. He missed quite a few games. He made the all second team. And you know there's somebody missing, right? You know somebody missing. I know y'all know somebody missing off that second team. I'm finna pull them up. Hold on. Y'all wait a minute. Goat James. You got LeBron on the third team with Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, and Domantas Sabonis. LeBron don't even look right on the third. Now, I'm not mad because of him being on the third team, but I'm mad at this. How the hell Kawhi make the second team over LeBron? I don't know if y'all can see that really good, but LeBron head-to-head beat him 3 times, 3-0. But look at the overall stats. Look at the overall stats. LeBron got more points, more rebounds, more assists, shot a better field goal percentage, Better 3-point. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Really? Kawhi, second team over LeBron. And the Clippers, come on, man. Now, that's what pissed me off. That's really what, and a lot of people are mad about it. A lot of people, not just me, a lot of people mad about this. They just gonna play right in our face. They gonna play with LeBron right in our face and put Kawhi over LeBron second team. You know what? I'm not even gonna get it all my time, but y'all saw the man had more point, more rebound, more assists, shot a better field goal percentage, and he makes the third team. And Kawhi sit there to miss more games than LeBron, but I ain't gonna worry about it. We already know what it is, but I just had to go and put that out there. But that first team, let's give these guys some love though. The first team. I ain't got no problem with the first team, man. To give them some love. Now, Giannis missed a bunch of games. You could have thrown Anthony Edwards in that first team. Hey, you could have thrown Jalen Brunson in that first team. I think Giannis just made it just because. You know what I'm saying? Because he missed a whole heap of games as well. But them guys going to get crazy paid. They already got paid. They're going to get paid even more money. So, it is what it is, man. That's how the NBA works. You got to make them all NBA teams. If you're not making them all NBA teams, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. That is wild, ain't it? Like, come on, man. Kawhi. But they had me a little riled up. All right, let me get off of that. And before I close this show out, let's talk this NIL transfer portal thing, which is getting out of hand. We got lawsuits, ladies and gentlemen. Lawsuits. What was the kid name? Hold on. Let me get my note. But we actually had kids suing. Suing the hold on. His name was Jaden Rashada or something like that. The quarterback. Okay, so he was supposed to go to Florida, right? And apparently it was a $13.8 million deal in place. $13 million for a high school kid to come play college football for your team. $13 million. Come on, y'all. You know damn well no high school kid coming into college is worth $13 million. They ain't well. So I really want to see how far this goes. But he is actually suing the University of Florida because he didn't get no money. And guess where he is now? He's at Georgia with Kirby Smart. Yeah, he transferred over to Georgia with Kirby Smart. So it's funny, man, because now we're seeing lawsuits. So it's got to be a paper trail somewhere if you're suing. I want to see this. It's very interesting to see what happens with this. And it could open up Pandora's box because what are you going to have? You're going to have kids getting promised things. They're going to go to the school, commit to the school. They don't get what they want. They're going to bag out, hit the portal, go to another school, and they're going to wind up suing. And this is crazy and insane to me how a kid can sue a university or whatever they're doing. And it's really going to put a setback. It's going to put a damper in whatever the NIL and transfer portal got going, whatever they got going on. The NCAA, I don't even know. They don't even have full control. They have no control right now. And it's their mistake. Like I said earlier, they made the mistake to put this out there with no rule, regulation, or guidelines. So they're going to have to, they feet to the fire right now. It needs to be some changes. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I know what I would do, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if they even have the power to do it. If you got kids that's going to sue, imagine what's going to happen now. Just imagine. You're going to have more players speaking out. You're going to have guys saying, well, I was promised this. They're going to keep paper trail right now. So I think they need contracts, the improvements that need to be made. You got to just put it on paper, man. What this song and Nesbitt say? Put it on paper. You're gonna have to do something like that because we got to see it to believe it right now. We can't go off he'll say. We can't go out word of mouth like Ludacris. We got to put the thing on paper. And if you're gonna do that, guess what you're gonna have to do? Gonna have to sign them contract, meaning once you sign to play for this school, once we open up the checkbook and you sign the back of that check and you go to the bank and you deposit that money, you're going to be playing for my school for the next 3 to 4 years. Yep. And guess what? Ain't no out. You're going to be locked up like Akon, locked in that binding agreement. The only way you can get out, you're going to have to fight. But see, they don't want to do that because there's too much right. If you do that, it's not going to be what you call it, collegiate athlete, whatever you want to call it, student athlete. They ain't going to be student athlete no more. It's going to be work for hire. You're going to be a professional. You're going to be a professional college athlete. No more student athlete. Because student athlete means we pay you for your school. We pay for your schooling to play at our university. That's what it means. That's what it used to mean. Like when we had guys come to the school full ride, that means you come to school, you ain't got to pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you some free stuff. You may get a little something on the side. If you play well, you might have, you know what I'm saying, $500,000 white envelope slid up under your door when you get to your dorm room at night. But you don't know where it came from. Ain't no paper trail. Nobody knows. Take the money and be quiet. But now, they done put it out there. It's all wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It's all wrong. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for whoever is going to have to fix this. Now, I know Nick Saban, Goat Saban, is going to come up with something. And like I said last week, they're going to come, I believe they'll come up with like 2 big conferences. And they're going to do something what the NCAA didn't want to do. And I believe they're going to get it together. But it's going to take probably the next 3 to 5 years. It ain't going to happen overnight. So all these kids going to see it. And they're going to go out there and try to get as much paper as they can get. And it's messing up college football. It really is messing up college sports. And I don't know what else to say, man. I really don't. It's a sad thing to see because I love the college game probably a little bit more than I love professional game. You love the professional game because you see your favorite players out there. It's more of a player's game. Like you watching basketball, you know these guys by name. You see them. Football, you know the best players on your team. But college, you really rooting for the school. But you get attached to some of these guys now in the social media era, some of the best players, you get attached to them. But the way this NIL and stuff is going in the transfer portal, you can't get attached to the players no more. Because what's happening, they will stay 1 year and they will leave you. They will bounce around. They are like the Instagram model. You cannot get too attached. You see that Instagram model and she looking good, she a 5-star. All right, she a 5-star. You think you got her, right? You done bad, you a 5-star. Guess what? All season coming along. Ooh, he got more money. He riding the Maybach truck. Ooh, he dripped up. He got that ice on. She done hit the port on you. Then hit the port on you and moved along. Went for the money. Went for the flash. You know what I'm saying? And left you on your ass. That's exactly what's happening with all these kids that's going to transfer on you. You cannot get attached. And I'm talking to the fans, talking to y'all out here. I ain't talking to no coaches or no staff. I'm talking to the fans out here. Don't get too attached to these players now. And this is not down in the players. I'm talking about for the simple fact that they will leave you. They will leave you out there if things don't go right. And guess what? It's their very right to leave. You can leave. You can do what you want to do. So it is what it is, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how else. I don't know how else to put it. I really don't. I mean, that's just the way of putting it in layman's terms. But I don't know. It remains to be seen, man. I'm really excited. I'm not too much upset. I'm just excited to see what the future holds. You know what I'm saying? I think they will clean this thing up, but it's going to take some time. It ain't going to happen overnight. So next year, what y'all need to do, everybody, if y'all gaming, enjoy the college football game. Enjoy it on PlayStation, Xbox. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Y'all coming up. Y'all go to the game. Support the team. Go do what you got to do. Buy the merchandise. Support. But don't get too attached because change is going to come. A change going to come, like Sam Cooke say. So that's all I got, man. That's it for that, man. And if y'all love the show, man, and y'all rocking with your boy JB, the man of the people, put them thumbs up, hit the thumbs up like button, man. Put some comments in the video and just share it to your people, man. Do what you gotta do. We trying to support. I'm trying to get this thing bigger and better. Trying to get them subscribers up. Trying to get these views up. Hit the tip jar right here, man. Future Star ENT. That is the Cash App. Hit that up. I might have me a little probably gonna do some sports, probably some sports betting or something coming up when the season starts. We might have a little partner in that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to work on some things right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have a show next week, but y'all bear with me and make sure you join this Saturday. Make sure you join Saturday Night Talking Bama on the Bama Standard Network. I can't stress it no more than what I've been doing. 8:30 p.m. Central Time on the Bama Standard YouTube. Me, JT, Chris. We talk all things Alabama football for y'all. We got something special. We're gonna do a retro night. We're gonna talk 80s, 90s, 2000, the top 5 players. We all gonna have a list of their top players, and it's gonna be a fun night. I got my dog Luke Miller on the show. Birmingham Stallions. He's gonna be on the show, and got surprises coming up. And I'm giving away a title tower. Hold on, where is it? Oh, it fell. Giving away a title tower to one lucky viewer is gonna get a title tower this Saturday. This Saturday, watch the show and find out who it's gonna be. So, man, I really appreciate y'all for joining tonight. If you're watching the replay, hit the comments up because we need some comments in the down there in the chat box. And I'm gonna get out of here, man. Watch the rest of this game. I hope y'all enjoy the show. I enjoyed y'all. And it's your boy JB, the man of the people, for Sports Talking with JB. And I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed and roll tide.